What's up, everybody? It's your man Stephen Bardo coming back at you with another edition of Point Guard Vision. I'm your point guard. I assist you, the student athletes, and your parents in maximizing the sports experience. Today we're going to talk about talent. Now, this word is thrown around all the time. It's thrown around in corporations, it's thrown around in sports, and I don't like it. I want us to erase talent out of our vocabulary. And here's why. Because talent doesn't mean anything. Think about it. When you guys, some of you all who are in high school or in college, you can think back to grade school. There was that one player, that guy who was the man, or that girl who was better than everybody in the fourth grade. But when you got to sophomore or junior year in high school, they're lucky to be on the team because their talent when they're in grade school does not transition to hard work or 10,000 hours come high school. And so here's what I'm saying. When people are labeled as talented early on, they tend to think that they have arrived. They stop working, and everybody else around them tells them how talented they are. Let me give you an example. When I was coming from Carbondale High School to the University of Illinois, I was one of 6 guys in a recruiting class. I was the least heralded guy in the class, but I was going to play because I work hard. I believe in the 10,000 hours. People were telling me that I was talented, but my dad, Dr. Harold Bardo, was smart. He said, son, you're not talented, you're a hard worker. And I didn't understand that when I was younger because I was one of the best in my area. And so when I got to Illinois, I had to go back to being just a regular guy. There was a guy named Larry Smith out of Alton, Illinois. He wasn't a McDonald's All-American, but he should have been. He was that skilled. He was that talented. But what happened when we got to Illinois? I kept working. Larry thought he arrived. He didn't work as hard. And by the time mid-season freshman year, I was starting. Now think about that. There was Nick Anderson, who was Prop 48. There was Kendall Gill. There was Larry Smith. There were all these guys in my guard position. But I was able to overcome the freshman classification and the so-called not as much talent as Larry Smith. Just because I worked at it. And I got fed that over and over again. People would say that I'm talented. My dad would come in and say, no, he may be a little talented, but he's a hard worker. He knew that if I keep working, if you keep working, talent doesn't matter. Give me a hard worker any day of the week. I see it every day in basketball commentary. You see the talented ones at the beginning of the year. You see these unheralded players come towards the end of the season because they've worked hard. So ladies and gentlemen, talent is overrated. Put the work in. Be a hard worker. I guarantee you it will benefit you long term in everything that you do. If someone tells you that you're talented, say thank you. But in your mind, say I'm not talented, I'm a hard worker. Because 10,000 hours overcomes any and everything. Give me a talented player versus a hard-working player. That hard-working player, if I give them enough time, will beat the talented player every single time. I love what we're doing. I love your comments. Please keep sending them in to Stephen@StephenBardo.com. We'll try to include them here on the Point Guard Vision segments. Until next time, remember, talent is overrated. Go get that work in, y'all. Peace.